This game looks innocent, but if you play it for a couple of minutes, then this happens. That's only the beginning, it gets a lot worse than that. But this game is called Sprunki, and it's not just a cute little game. There's actually a lot of dark lore to it, but it's actually well hidden. You get a look at all these gray characters here that don't really do anything unless you drop one of these icons on them. We'll start with the first one here. Oh yeah, okay. We got a cool beat going on here. Let's add this one. And so far the game seems pretty tamed. You can add in all these different sounds and play different music. That's essentially what this whole game is. It's a cute little music game, but then you see this black icon over here. But when you try to press it, it says, "Don't mess with me yet. Meet your friends first." So what is this black icon actually hiding? Well, before we could get to that, we have to meet all the characters. So we're just gonna go in order with all of these guys. Apparently all these guys actually have names to them, and we'll get to all of them in a bit. But the main one I want you to focus on right now is Gray. He's the one on the right over here, because if you look at him, he's the one that seems a bit different compared to all these other characters. These are the ones look pretty happy and very colorful, whereas Gray over here is a lot more serious. And you'll see in a bit that it's going to get a lot worse for him. Let's see, there's also some pretty random characters as well. There's like this computer here.
Right now, come on, sing along with us in this fun time. Hello, would you like to have some
Oh, that sounds pretty cute. Too bad it's gonna get really dark really fast with that one. There's also the sun here. And then I believe this one's called Mr. Tree. And so the game allows you to do multiple different combinations with these characters and make cute little music. But now it's time we explore this dark icon. What's gonna happen when I give someone this hat? Well, let's go ahead and give someone the black hat. Here we go. The whole screen goes black, and we now have this. So now we have eyes watching us in the sky. The black hat now turned into the eye icon as well. And now every single character looks like this. Oh geez, you can even see his heart beating with this. Yeah, so there's that one. There's this one here who's missing half a face. You'll also notice that their sounds are now more horrifying. There's also like a lot more reverb to them. Yeah, this guy's whole face got eaten. Yeah, like all these characters are very damaged, all except for the middle one here. But not all of them are actually damaged. There's Mr. Sun over here, where, remember when he used to look very happy? Now he's just a giant eyeball. I mean, not gonna lie, he's like probably one of the best beats on here. Mr. Tree here now displays a missing person poster. Yeah, also very ominous. But probably the most scariest one is this one here, Mr. Fun Computer. So yeah, it seems like the Mr. Fun Computer is trying to warn us about something or someone. Yeah, remember when I told you to remember Gray over here when he was all serious in the happy version? But now this time he's much more alarmed. Kind of like he's checking his surroundings because he's very scared of all the people around him. See, because not every single character is actually damaged. A lot of them are dead, and we'll take a look at each one in a bit. But there's some characters that are actually alive, like Funbot here. He seems to be like the least damaged from everybody, probably because he's a robot. But then we have Wenda over here, who has a very bright smile. Yeah, and you see all that blood around her? Yeah, that's not hers. That's the blood of her victims, because she is one of the people that killed some of these characters here. She is one of the villains in this Sprunki game. Oh look, something I didn't notice is that when you mute them, Funbot now has like a sad face. That's actually interesting. Alright, this is actually some pretty dope music. But now it's time we find out the lore of these characters. Who are the villains? Who are the good guys? Who's dead? And why is this all happening? Well, we could start with the title of the game, Sprunki, which the name itself is Lithuanian for runaway. So already that's giving some bad signs about this game. Like you could literally see an underline on just the RUN letters. But now what about the characters? Who are they and what is their story? Well, we actually have a guide here of all the different characters. We've got Orin, Ratty, Clucker, Funbot, Veneria, Gray, Brud, Garnold, Owax, Sky, Mr. Sun, Durple, Mr. Tree, Simon, Tunner, Mr. Fun Computer, Wenda, Pinky, Jevin, and then finally Black, which he only shows up in the horror version of this game. And yeah, at first, all these characters are alive. They all seem pretty innocent and happy. I mean, except for Awax, who, according to his wiki page, he either got released or he escaped from a mental asylum, which is why he looks like this, even in the happy version of this game. He may not be such a good guy after all. But yeah, obviously these characters are all happy and cute and fun until Black arrives, and that's when all the killings start to happen. This is how Black actually looks like. His face looks very humanoid, and now you see every single character either dead or very badly injured. And for those who thought that Garnold was a robot, he's actually a human that in the horror version, he got spring-locked. In other terms, his suit crushed him alive. And yes, this is a direct reference to Five Nights at Freddy's. Like, that's his actual human eye and even teeth. And again, while many of these characters are dead, there are still a few that are alive. And those characters that are alive is Gray, Jevin, Funbot, Wenda, Brud, and Pinky. TBH, I'm not sure how Brud is still alive, considering that half his face is eaten, and it's all confirmed by the creator of the Sprunki game. There's characters like Durple here, who looks pretty innocent until he opens his mouth, and then it's revealed that some sort of abnormal corruption happened to him. So there is a chance that he didn't die in the horror version, but there is some sort of corruption that occurred with him. And see, while all this corruption occurred when Black arrived, he didn't act alone in these killings. It's actually confirmed that Wenda is one of the villains. Like, if you're to mute her, she actually holds a very sinister smile, whereas someone like Gray is just much more alarmed. Probably because he's scarred after seeing all his friends pretty much meet their fate. Yeah, it says here that Wenda wasn't the only one who killed the characters, but it is confirmed that she did kill some of them. Yeah, we actually have confirmation on the wiki that Wenda is the one that shot Tunner. And who else participated in these killings? Well, there's Simon. Yeah, it's actually confirmed by the creator that Simon is the one who bit Brud. Yeah, this is the whales confirmed. Sprunki theory confirmation number 3. Yes, yellow bit brown. So Simon is actually one of the evil ones in this game. And so these are the 3 main villains of the game. I might even throw Durple on here just because his character is now corrupt. I'll even throw in the Sun just because of that giant eye, and then the missing person poster, as well as the computer. But who is the main character of this story? Well, again, that has to be Gray himself. He is the one that is alarmed and has seen all his friends die. We also have Jevin, who is actually a good guy, despite looking like he doesn't care about anything. The creator of the game even confirmed that in the happy version, Simon is the main character, but then in the horror version, the main character is Gray. The game's gotten extremely popular over the last few weeks, so there may be more lore coming out. But yeah, if you guys like this video, don't forget to subscribe. Goodbye!